Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. On this video, we're going to be trying one of the money makers related to Necromancy, and we're going to be killing some baby dragons. Now, with Necromancy, all the bone prices have gone absolutely stupid, and baby dragon bones is one which I mentioned in my market video last week, which was something which could be a low-key decent earner. Basically, the baby dragon bones are a higher price than actual dragon bones, and they're going to cause a lot less grief to kill, and they'll be a lot quicker as well. So I wanted to see what sort of money you can make per hour killing baby dragons. I'm going to go to the blue dragons in Tavily Dungeon and then test sort of like how good it is, how AFK it is. I'll be utilising the Bone Crusher and the updated Bone Crusher from the Arc. So the bones will just come straight to me info. It'll be pretty much full on AFK and I'll just note whenever I've got full info. And then we'll give it a quick test. We'll see sort of like how much the GP per hour is. And then we'll throw the bones at the end into the gun exchange just to prove it does work. So if you don't know where these blue dragons are, they are sort of just south of Tav. Now there are a few different baby dragon spots. Now all the baby dragons, well, blue, red and black baby dragons will drop the baby dragon bones. Not quite sure which spots would be best. There's some baby black dragons in the chaos tunnels, which could be pretty good. Red dragons are in Brimhaven Dungeon and they're a bit spread out. Blue dragons are the first one that's sort of thought of for a decent spot, because they're all around that location where you go for heroes and you fish for eel. So here is where Tav Dungeon is, and we're just going to access it through the pipe and then run south from there. So if we squeeze through this pipe. As well, there are some baby dragons towards the north, but they are quite sort of like spread. I come to this spot here where there are a couple of dragons quite close together. As you see, in terms of killing them, there's not much grief at all. What you could do to make this even more AFK was actually to bring a aggression potion, which I think I'll actually go and grab. Because once you kill them, it seems like the spawns are quite close together and it will be really AFK then. Before killing them as well, make sure that you have changed the settings on your Bone Crusher. I'll show you how to do that really quick. So to do the settings, you go through the tool belt, go to the Slayer tab and then click on the settings. Then you have access to everything here. The Bone Crusher is quite good as well because it tells you the price of the bones, which is pretty nice. And then you go and find the bone which you don't want to bury. There we go, 5.7k for a baby dragon bone. Untick it and then you are able to get it. So as you see here, a baby dragon bone is 5.6k and a normal dragon bone is 4k. It just don't make sense because you've just seen how easy like they were to kill. Obviously there'll be nowhere near as many baby dragon bones in supply compared to normal dragon bones, but it's just strange. So let's go back to Tav and I'll jump when I'm back at the baby dragons. Now this is a method you can definitely do on a lower level account as well if you need to train your combat. They're not going to be too much grief. If they really are something like a vampirism aura, although that's very sort of over the top, you could just bring in Invo food and just pick the bones up as well. The area loot has had a bit of an update as well, which means it's a lot wider and you can loot from a lot further afield. So even if you didn't have the option of the bones coming into your Invo with Bone Crusher, I don't think you'll struggle too much with this spot because they are very close. As long as you get the spawn sorted and you're camped in that one spot, you'll get some decent bones per hour. So I'm going to start this new overload dose, but obviously we've started with 7 bones in the Invo. We want to sort of be based around here near the lava. Right, so I'll go for this full overload dose and I'll see how we do in terms of kills. And I'll come back with like a rough guess on profit. But like I said, level 44 combat, weak to range, could be a very decent way to make some money while training your low level range, without much effort or without much like damage or anything like that. Definitely one for the lower levels as well as the high levels. The high levels, there are much sort of better deals and better things to go and chase. Some of the bones, Frost Dragon bones for example, stupid price, and the Rune Dragon bones as well, very high. This is more of a lower mid-level one who can't quite achieve the high bones, but still wanted to make some profit by doing some AFK training. So coming to the end of that overload dose, like I said, very AFK. The overload dose and the aggression potion as well pretty much mean that you're fully AFK, the dragons will attack you. There's no need for food because they don't really hit you. You can just pretty much just stay and kill. Pretty much just sit there, relax and just get on with it. I was watching YouTube videos, I wasn't really paying attention. But if I put the bones on there, so that is 88 bones, which we've done in a 5-minute cycle. So in an overload dose, we've made 500k. Now I want to test that the bones actually sell for that price because I think the bones are starting to crash at a minute, which was to be expected. Things which rose that highly from the hype in release for something which hasn't come out for a couple of months, it was always going to go down, and that's why you should never buy into the hype on release of a skill, especially if you don't know the date. The date is going to be some point back end of the summer, so there's still plenty of time to go and get your own supplies. If I was to sell one baby dragon bone and we go for that price, oh, well, so that sold for 9k. So if I sell 88, We did 88 for 9100. Now that's going to change what we do a little bit in that instance sold. So 806k. Now obviously a overload dose is going to be 6 minutes. So pretty much going off that, I can pretty confidently say, obviously this is the max count. You'll have to like adjust in stuff for lower levels and the speed at which you kill. That was 8 mil per hour I've just made just killing baby dragons. Now that is going to be better than normal dragons, and it's definitely something as well like AFK. If you were going to collect your own bones for necromancy as well, I got 88. You're pretty much looking about just under 900 to 1,000 bones per hour, which is very AFK, and I don't predict you're going to need that many of them. So if you were stocking up your own bones for necromancy, probably something like 5k would be enough, and you'd probably have a bit of change to sell at the end as well. But I can't believe that the dragon bones are that price. That is actually quite mad. And if we would just test the Grand Exchange, I bet they're double the price of a normal dragon bone. So as you can see, that is a lot more than double the price of one dragon bone. And this is the thing, like baby dragons are way easier, way more AFK. And if you needed to, just kill more baby dragons and then sell some of your baby dragon bones to buy normal dragon bones. It's double your time worth doing these bones instead. But yeah, so that's the first one of the bone sort of collecting like little series I want to do for the necromancy skill. Obviously bones is going to be a big thing and some other stuff as well. I'm going to do a big feature sort of on Zami and the main account going to Camp Zami. I'm going to go for the pretty much the whole collection log and the boss log as well. So that would be pretty good to see how much profit we make from it, see how AFK we can do Zami and what sort of KC we can rack up. But yeah, I wanted to show you the first one, baby dragon bones, 8 mil per hour, pretty mental. And that's why as well, before you went or you go and kill something, just check your margin of what you're going to be getting. If we checked those bones with that price, we definitely would have gone. If we checked the price and they were 2k each, maybe not worth it. So check what you're going to get before going, and if it's worthwhile and if it makes sense, go and try it out as well. The baby dragon bones, 8 mil an hour, just at that blue spot. Take an aggression potion. You don't need prayer, you don't need anything else. As long as you sort of like max-ish. I don't think anyone, even mid-levels, will struggle too much. You might need to take some food or you might need to bang, but it won't take too long. And you're still making 8 mil an hour, training combat, nice and AFK, and collecting resources for necromancy. But if you have enjoyed, please subscribe, please like the video, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.